Welcome back to Let's Talk. This is me, Meera. Today we're going to talk about certain things which are real. Why did I choose this word? Because I have observed that a lot of people struggle using the correct word or even phrase or even slang language for that matter when it comes to real things. Let me ask you guys, think about it when I ask this question. What all things can be real? So whenever you think of using the word real, what all do you connect it with? Did you think about it? Okay, I'll tell you what. We think about real as objects could be real, right? Places could be real. Documents could be real. Feelings could be real, right? General vibes or atmosphere could be real. Obviously, documents are also real, right? But all these words right here actually are just different words used to describe the word real. Like I said, the correct word for the correct situation, especially when we want to identify something as the real thing. Okay, so let us begin the class with the first word as de facto. Now, de facto means things which are in effect at this point of time, are currently working, and that is what you mean when you say de facto. So, de facto means in practice, okay, or in effect. Okay, so what all things can be de facto? Well, your training schedules can be de facto in practice, in effect. Your probably computer languages or the coding that you're doing for your offices could be de facto and in working, and which is currently in process right now, which is being used right now, which is in effect. Laws can be de facto as well, which are in effect, which are in practice. Okay, would you remember this? De facto for things and situations which are in effect or in practice. All right, moving from de facto to tangible. Tangible usually comes down to things which you can touch and feel, okay? So I'm going to write here touchable. You would find that a lot of companies these days, specifically the ones which sell items or objects, usually have their sales or marketing system or plans in more tangible ways. So often you can go to a supermarket and you would find customer service people or the workers from those companies coming to you and saying that, ma'am, would you like to have a bite of our new dip or salsa dip, or would you like to taste a few of our chips? They're basically getting you through a tangible experience, a touchable experience, so that it's not just the advertisement that just showcases on your YouTube channel or on your TV sets, but the ones which you can taste, eat, touch, feel, and then believe in it as a real thing. And that experience is called tangible experience, all right? Tangible is touchable. From here, we're going to move on to unquestionable. Well, the reason why I have this on board is because these things, when it comes to unquestionable, anything which is so real that you don't even need to question it, which is undoubted. Unquestionable, which is without a doubt, all right? No doubt. So, well, if you ask me about, maybe we're playing truth or dare, and I have to talk about truth, all right? And you ask me a question, and for which I give you the answer that, yes, I do have a twin sister, and you don't know me yet. And you would say, hey, no, that's not true. That's not real. You're lying. I would say, no doubt. Or I can say, unquestionable. It's the truth. I do have a twin, right? That's just an example of how you can use unquestionable. Or, are you coming to office tomorrow? Without a doubt. Or, unquestionable, I am, which is again in reality, in fact, which is the truth. Okay? Moving on from unquestionable, we have palpable. Well, guys, you might have heard of this word quite a lot of times, where palpable is usually connected with vibes and feelings which people can literally feel or sense. Have you ever come across a situation where you can literally feel someone's anger in the room? Or have you come across a situation where you feel someone's chemistry glooming or blowing in a room? Feelings which actually you experience, right? Those are palpable and real. So when we talk about palpable, we usually talk about feelings. Okay, existing feelings or vibes, right? Okay, so let me just put this, all right? Vibes or feelings which are so real that you can feel, okay? So you can always say that the energy in the room is palpable, which means you guys are so energetic that I become energetic because of you all. Now, that's the kind of atmosphere and vibe certain classrooms or meetings or offices have. Or the love in this room is palpable. That means someone is in love and it's so strong that you too can feel it or sense it. That is palpable. Moving on from there, we have concrete. Concrete simply means things which are existing, solid. Right? And that is why it's that real. When things are so concrete, sometimes your decisions are concrete, right? You have solid decisions. Are you sure you want to change your career path from being an engineer to a stand-up comedian? I'm absolutely concrete about it. I'm sure about it. And that is why it is real. Okay? Now that is also concrete. Probably your relationship could be concrete as well, which is existing, which is real. All right? Moving on from concrete, we have genuine, which means there is no other copy of it. Nobody can copy it, or there is no copy or documentation of the same thing. It could be just an object, it could be a painting, it could be someone's personality or characteristics even, right? So genuine means something which has no other copy of it. True. No copy. Right? Which is absolutely true, the one and only without another copy. You might have heard this, genuine leather, right? That means it's true, it's the real leather, it's real leather, okay? Genuine truth, genuine human being, right? Moving from genuine, we have authentic. Now, what does authentic mean? Authentic means anything that is reasonable, all right? So something that you can say that, hey, my earrings are authentic, or the gold, the jewelry that I'm wearing is authentic, right? Something that is reasonable. Okay? Now, here you can use it with so many things. Again, like I said, someone's personality could have been authentic. Someone's jewelry too can be authentic, which is quite reasonable and real at the same time. Okay, moving on from authentic, we have right here certain. Okay, now certain again means I'm absolutely sure about it. Okay, sure about certain things, and that is why it becomes real. That, are you sure that you want to go to Mount Everest? I'm most definitely certain about it, and I will go for it. And that is what certain means, and that is why it also connects with real. Okay, certain is real. Now moving from certain, we have valid right there. Now Valid basically means something that you can prove that it's, again, it also relates with existing, right? So valid is something that you can prove. Okay. Although valid can be used for, you might have heard medicines and the validity of medicines. That means for how long it can be used for, right? And it can actually mean that it is fine to use it for so many days. After 1 year, the validity of the product is actually over, right? So that is where you use the validity, after which you must throw the medicine or take another one with existing validity. Okay, moving from validity, we have legitimate. Legitimate is something that you can reason with logic or even legal rules. Okay, logic or legal rules. Information is legitimate. That means it is definitely based on logic, correct logic, and legally it is correct. Okay, that is legitimate, and that is also connecting with real information. Legitimate information, real information. Okay, now I actually have a few slang words for you, and you probably might know these. So this is the real deal. You might have heard, usually probably in American TV serials or some movies, that, hey, don't worry about this, you can buy this car, this is the real deal. They're basically trying to tell you that we are not trying to fake it, we are not trying to scam you, this is the real deal, you can go for it and you can seal the deal. Okay, not fake. Okay, something that you can put your faith in and go for it or buy it. Okay, moving from real deal, we have the last word, slang term mostly, it's get real. Now, there are sometimes you probably face situations with your friends or family where someone's too emotional or not so practical about certain situations. Well, you might find yourself saying this to that person, hey, get real. You are not being real right now. You're being completely unreasonable and you need to get real, which means get out of your depression zone or get out of your imaginary zone and get into real business, not imaginary, which is again, face facts. Face facts and face reality is simply what it means to get real. All right, but make sure that you do not use these slang terminologies anywhere in your professional life. Make sure that it is reserved for only those who are your close ones, your near and dear ones, who would not take offense of it. Okay? Well, this is all for today. I want to make sure that you guys use these terms, especially when you want to talk about things which are real, feelings which are real, documents which are real, or advices or statements which are real. Well, with so many words in your pocket today, I'm sure I have made you at least 2 words richer than what you were 5 minutes ago. Well, I will see you soon with another interesting topic. Until then, make sure that you're practicing, make sure that you're smiling. Spread a lot of love. This is me, Meera, signing off for the day, guys. Bye.